What is it?
Lemmy.
Lemmy? Lemmy. Lemmy? It's Lemmy, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Lemmy's your pick. You picked him. He's going to do 4 minutes. Come on, make it loud for him. Let's go,
yeah,
guys. Let's go, Lemmy.
Hey, Comedy Works on Lemmy. Hot crowd, I knew it, intimidatingly so. Believe it or not, this has been married for 28 years now. Well, not to the same woman, cumulatively. I'm kidding. Same woman. Yeah, married 28 years. I've been white for 57 years. Really long time. And as the senior saltine in the room, I can say with authority that these neo-Nazis running around in the third decade of the 21st century making it a little weird to be white. Am I right? Yeah. Where are my white people at, Comedy Works? I see 2 in the back. Shout out so I know you're here. No, don't shout out. That's when it gets really weird, right? Like, as I said, I've been white for a really long time, and now even I get nervous when I look up in a room and see nothing but white faces. I'm like, this better be a meeting of the local pickleball club or a comedy show in Denver. I am in the wrong room. It's always good when the Nazi jokes work. They don't work everywhere, and when they don't, it gets really weird for me in a hurry, you know? Like, I won't say where they don't work Colorado Springs, but sometimes I don't get laughs, you know? It's just a room full of guys that are like, books are bad, vaccines are bad, Nazis, jury's still out. Let's see what they have to say, you know? It's free speech. Let's not rush to judgment. Anyway, hope you guys feel as good as you look, because I have read that COVID is back. If it ever went away, I really don't know. Like, sucks for me because I still have long COVID from the first go around. It's not that I can't smell or that I can't taste. My long COVID is I can't stop drinking. Like, I don't know. Well, I don't know what 2020 was like for you, but for me and my wife, right? Every day was Friday night. 5 o'clock would roll around, we start crushing the wine bottles, you know? Got to the point we had to switch the bottles with the screw tops because the corks were slowing us down, you know? I'm not a sommelier, and corks are coitus interruptus, the Pinot orgy, you know what I'm talking about? So we went back to work like everybody, but we kept partying. A lot of people haven't. Sorry, Brown Foreman, you know, they're giving up booze, giving up weed, you know? Not just to live healthier, to live longer, but actually willing to be a little bit miserable in the prime of their lives to live a few more years into their 80s and 90s. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like sobriety, ice baths, intermittent fasting. I want to live to be 100. No, you don't. Did you see Jimmy Carter at the end? I mean no disrespect, but every time I saw his picture, I was like, is that Jimmy or the host of Tales from the Crypt? Remember the puppet? Yeah, go home and put those 2 images side by side. You cannot unsee it. I'm just, you know, look, too soon, ma'am? No, it's not. That's the point. Like, I watched my parents live to be 90. It was like hanging around the fourth quarter of a Broncos game when they're getting blown out, you know? It's like, stop calling timeouts, for the love of God. Let the clock run. It's all right. They were 90. You know what I'm talking? If you've been through it, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, speaking of drugs and alcohol, have you seen the success doctors are having treating addiction with psychedelics like shrooms and LSD? This is 100% true, right? Yeah, curing alcoholism with acid. I mean, win-win, am I right? To me, that's like finding out that blowjobs are a cure for baldness, you know? Like, sign me up for that research program, sir. Let's get a pride parade, raise some money, you know? Can you imagine? I have to call my wife. Yeah, honey, I'm going to be home late tonight. I've got a hair restoration appointment out on East Colfax. No, don't wait up. No. Yeah, look, even at my age, being bald still sucks. Like, I started going bald 20, 25 years ago. I'm still not over it. Like, I still use shampoo. Where's that going? Right? It's like watering a plastic plant, right? It's so bad for us balds. A study came out last year that bald guys were dying of COVID. This is true. Twice the rate of the average adult, even adjusting for age, income, and gender. And scientists aren't sure why. They think it's because we have an already suppressed desire to live. So that's it's a lot of science, a lot of studies in this routine. But I love Colorado. I love Coloradans. I love all the all the stickers in the back of some of your cars. You know, like I've never seen anything like it. Like a couple years ago, we're losing our minds over Chinese spy balloons and privacy issues in the back of your car. I could tell like how many kids you have, who you voted for in the last election, whether you like cats, dogs, or backyard chickens, whether you believe in Jesus, aliens, or Bigfoot. But I saw a new one last winter. I was going to DIA late on a Saturday night, and I was just about to get off a Pena when this guy comes flying up on the inside, cuts me off at the last second to make the exit. Close enough to the front of my car, I can see a sticker in his rear window that said, "Child with epilepsy on board." I'm not making that up, that's no joke. I was a firefighter for 10 years. I treated a lot of people with seizure disorders, which makes it that much more unfortunate. The only appropriate response to being cut off like that is to flash your high beams on and off out of incessantly. All right, thank you guys.
Hell yeah, Emrich, dude.
Lemmy, was that your first time? That was your first time doing the show, right?
Yes, sir.
Great job. Give it up for him. First time doing the show.